Welcome back to the Chevy High School Sports Special. We're still talking Landry Classic and are joined by a player participating in Saturday night's game. SMU commit and Lovejoy senior wideout Jaxson Lavender joining us in advance of the Leopards game against College Station. Jaxson, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
It's our pleasure as well. Well, Jaxson, you're playing on a team that returned 17 starters from a group that made a run to the state quarterfinals last year. What has you really excited about this year's edition of the Lovejoy Leopards?
Really, just for us, we don't really like to, add all the big, just hype around it. We see this as just an opportunity to show what we've been working for, this whole summer since starting last year when football ended, since off-season started. We're just excited to be able to go out there and just, show people what we always bring to the table and hopefully go further than what we did last year, because we worked so hard just to get back to this point. And like Coach Ross always says, we sprint to the starting line of this season, and this game represents the starting line that we're about to start.
And it's a heck of a way to start the season. A huge game against a College Station team that made it all the way to the state championship last year. Only one of y'all can walk away with the win. Jaxson, tell me, why is Lovejoy winning this game?
College Station, a very tough opponent, as all get out. They had played an amazing game against Katy Paytown, which really came down to just small percentage stuff. I feel confident in our group of kids just because I feel like we've worked so hard, and in my opinion, it's very hard for anybody to outwork us. The type of kids that we have, the type of effort we put in, the amount of hours and time spent on not just lifting, running, but football IQ, just culture building, community in this team. And I think winning this game will result in us just being, all together as a team.
What does it mean to you to participate in a showcase as big as the Tom Landry Classic?
This means just a lot, just to have an opportunity to be on this, big of a level in just playing in high school ball. The Tom Landry Classic is a big deal, and I've been a couple of times the last couple of years. It's been a really just fun game to watch, and finally be able to play in it is just awesome. It's a very small opportunity that people get to even be participating in it, and the fact that we are is just very blessed. We're just very blessed here in Lovejoy to be able to do it on this big of a stage so early in the season.
And as we said earlier, you're an SMU commit going to play some FBS ball after high school. But you have a lot of talent there with you in that wide receiving core. Just tell me about the guys that you're playing with and what has allowed y'all to perform at such a high level as receivers.
Yes, sir. And this is just me personally, no bias. I do not believe there is another receiving core out there like ours. From me to our LSU commit, Kyle Parker, Parker Livingstone, who has 16 plus offers, Dalen McCutcheon, a young guy who stepped in and just been lights out, going into his sophomore season is going to be huge. And then there's guys that people don't even know about. We've got a kid named Ethan Nelson. He's a junior. Does it all. Very short, quick guy. Just short, choppy steps. Couldn't touch him in a phone booth. Blake Redding, a senior receiver we have, fills in the gaps when he needs to. He's an all-around guy. And what a lot of people don't realize is we don't just have four. We have more than four. We have guys we were probably about 6 deep in our receivers who could start probably anywhere in the Dallas area, no question. And we're all headed by a wonderful receiver coach, Jaxson, who has a wonderful resume with receivers such as Marvin Mims and Reed Westervelt and a bunch of other guys, including us. So, yeah, we're pretty good over here in the receiver room.
All right. Well, we are looking forward to seeing that receiving core in action. That's next Saturday night when y'all take on College Station. Great stuff. That's Lovejoy's Jaxson Lavender. Jaxson, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Sir, thank you.